We're recording the interview thing now. Hi, this is Noah, who started It Gets Indie. Now we're recording, so I have a couple questions for you as to kind of like how you started it. How did you come up with the idea for the concert?
Well, as you know, there have been many suicides in the recent past that are caused by bullying.
Yeah.
And this is mainly because they might be gay, bisexual, lesbian, or something of that sort.
Right.
So I got the idea basically because I love indie rock. I'm obsessed with indie rock, and I wanted to come up with some way to help. So I decided that putting on a benefit concert would be the best way I could help out.
Yeah, that's really cool. That's really cool. And I also am a big fan of indie rock and stuff like that. And I'm so glad that we're putting on this show, because I get to go see a show. And if you guys don't know, I will be traveling with the rest of the Straight But Not Narrow group, and we're going to go up to San Francisco and see Noah's show. That's going to be playing there. That's really cool. What motivated you to get involved with like the LGBT community as well as anti-bullying?
Well, the main thing that got me into the helping out the LGBT community was during Prop 8, when there were all the protests to try to really stop it, like the No on 8 campaign.
Yeah.
And things such as that. I was really active with that, as well as my family. I was with my family and all those things.
Cool.
And that really got me into the whole thing. And the bullying just seemed like a really recent issue that I could help out with.
Right, and also being like, how old are you now?
I'm 13.
13, right. Okay, being 13, that's awesome. Like, you're in the right age group where this is, like, super important. And this is, like, where this is going on. And maybe people are maybe less responsible with their words. And you seem like an incredibly responsible kid. And that's awesome. And that's exactly what we're really excited to meet with you about, as well as, like, this is what we're trying to get other kids to do as well with their community, something like what you're doing here. So yeah, do you think that this is something that the young people could really, get onto and do stuff with? Like, do you feel like it's easier to do this now with social media and all that? And do you think that, like, I guess, do you encourage people to do what you're doing or something like it?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, pretty much everything I've planned. Sorry, other people just walked in.
Run, Noah! Escape them!
I'm at school.
Hi, you're at school?
Sort of. I'm doing stage group for the...
Oh, cool. See? And being responsible. Oh, there you are. There. Okay, we're back.
Yeah, now it's glitchy.
This is cool. It's an adventure.
Let's
Noah's
see.
School, guys. Adventure.
All right.
Noah's school. All right, there you are. All right, cool.
So, yeah, I definitely think it's easier to do today with all the social media. I mean, I created a Kickstarter page to raise money. I've done pretty much everything over email and the phone and whatnot, so for sure.
Yeah, and I think also, Kickstarter, like you mentioned, is also a very cool site. If you get a chance, check out Kickstarter. Yeah, and again, like, that's how we got in contact with you. We just emailed you, and then we went back and forth. And I think that if you have a good idea like this one, that it's easy to get in contact with people, and people really reach out to you. Do you feel like that you've had a lot of people reach out to you and stuff like that?
Yeah, I've definitely had a lot of people interested in the event and wanting to help out as much as possible.
Cool.
Such as you guys and people like that. Yeah.
Awesome. Okay, let's talk about this weekend's event. Who's playing? You have Rabbit and Handshakes, and who else? You have
and Social Studies.
Social Studies, right.
So,
I loved all those bands. I checked them out. I'd never heard them before.
Yeah.
And I checked them all out, and I think they're really, really, really cool. I like them a lot. How did you get in contact with them? Are they bands that you liked, and you just kind of contacted them?
They were all bands that I had read about somewhere or had really listened to a ton.
Mm-hmm.
And I read a ton of indie blogs, so
Cool.
that was pretty easy to find artists just in general.
Yeah.
But, yeah, Rabbit I discovered on a website that no longer exists called
Yeah. So indie. I love it.
Amazon bought it and put it out of business. So.
Oh, great. Of course
Yeah.
that happened.
And then Handshakes I found on Filter Magazine, which is an indie rock magazine's website.
Cool.
And they were just like releasing the band's first single ever, and it was pretty cool. So I decided, okay, I need to get these guys fast before they become too big to play my event.
Yeah, smart thinking. See, that's good.
And
then Handshakes, right?
well, that was Handshakes.
Oh, yeah, that was Handshakes.
Yeah, and then Social Studies was my last band that I managed to sign on. And I just really discovered them recently, reading the SF indie blog. And they had a special thing where they had Social Studies play live, like outside in San Francisco. These guys are really cool. I need them to play my event.
Right. Cool, and I like that. See, that's a cool little initiative, and it's a cool thing about social media, and I don't know about my generation and your generation, and the one above mine and below yours, is that we really have I feel like there's a distinct feeling of, yeah, we can totally do this because of the social media and how it's easy to get in contact with people. It's not like, this far off outlandish thing that that we can't get a hold of. That's very cool. Okay, so we need whens, wheres, and hows. How do we get tickets? How do people who are watching this right now get tickets? And we're going to put that all on the bottom, not below here, but below there.
Yeah.
So maybe a little bit of whens, wheres, and hows.
All right, so the event is April 24th, Sunday,
Cool.
which happens to be Easter, but it's at night, so it's all good. And the event is at the Great American Music Hall in San Francisco.
Cool.
And you can get tickets at their website. You go to www.gamh.com, and then you can pretty much just click calendar, and it's pretty. You can pretty much figure it out yourself from there. But I'm sure there'll be a link below and whatnot.
It's the internet. I don't know if you've ever used it, but I'm sure you can find it on the web. Just Google it. Come on.
Yep.
That's cool. Well, it was awesome talking to you, Noah, and we're excited to come see you in a couple days, I guess.
All right. See
Very
you
cool.
soon.
Awesome, bye. Thank you.
All right.
Awesome.
See ya.
Bye.